The new Jurassic World movie has now left Malta and is now preparing to film in the UK. Not only that, we've got new on-set photos showcasing 2 of the boats being filmed for the movie. We've got details about the movie from Jonathan Bailey. We've got a whole lot more than that. Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Let's waste no time and learn the very latest on Jurassic World Rebirth.
1, 2, 3!
Thanks for joining us today. In case you missed the last video, we went over the latest from the filming of the new Jurassic World movie in Malta. We also discussed some new information about the movie, or at least how the screenplay has been positioned. Supposedly, the movie will be taking things back to basics and that, and I quote, will be fixing Jurassic Park.
This is unsubstantiated, of course, but I know someone who read the new Jurassic Park script and said it's fucking awesome. They're fixing Jurassic Park with this, I was told.
But there's a franchise. There's a good example of a franchise. I have never been in love. I don't know what you can do after the first one. So I'm very interested to see what on earth you can do different. What new spin you could put on dinosaurs attacking humans.
I got the sense that it wasn't a totally new spin so much as back to basics in an awesome way. Is kind of what I was the vibe I was picking up.
And basics would be dinosaurs eating humans?
I'm guessing they're in the jungle, getting eaten by dinosaurs and shit like that. So, yeah, cool. More of that. But, here you go. You remember this?
Take from that what you will, but the quotes came from Brian Q. Quinn, who claims somebody he knows has read the script and shared that information with him. Turns out, Brian's quite good friends with Colin Jost, Scarlett Johansson's husband. Actor Jonathan Bailey has commented on the movie in a new interview with The Hollywood Reporter. He was asked directly why he wanted to do Jurassic World 4. He states, "The original film, Jurassic Park, was just a completely life-changing moment because I went with my full family and it was quite a rarity to all go because I've got 3 older sisters. Every frame of that film is imprinted in my mind, and the Frank Marshall-Spielberg duo of the films in the 80s and 90s are just what totally encapsulated, enchanted, and inspired so much in me. I couldn't quite believe I was stepping into something that I so adore, and the script is brilliant." And it's David KOEPP again, who wrote the original, and it just asks some really brilliant fundamental questions that the original film did as well. The David KOEPP mention is certainly a positive one, suggesting the screenplay really is quite something. Both Scarlett and Jonathan have now directly stated how David KOEPP is back and that his script is brilliant. But I think what's most interesting is what he says about the script, what he shares with us about the movie. And it just asks some really brilliant fundamental questions that the original film did as well. Jurassic Park, the original movie, tackled many themes, but arguably the strongest or most notable throughout is very simply man versus nature, and that, as Malcolm puts it, life cannot be contained.
Malcolm was right.
After 30 years and 5 other movies, what questions do you think Rebirth will be asking? What themes will the movie hold? David KOEPP's return not only suggests a return to form in terms of the language and pacing of these movies and the characters' dialogue, but a return to the original story threads and original themes laid out in the very first movie. Producer Frank Marshall gifted us another non-on-set photo from the filming in Malta, just another morning at the office in Malta. Living the life there, Frank. We also got confirmation from various members of the film crew that filming wrapped in Malta on Friday the 16th, as we had mentioned in the filming schedule. And I'm sure many of you saw that Scarlett Johansson gifted the entire film set with boutique cupcakes, which were very well received, and it appears that Gareth Edwards also gifted the crew with donuts. Malta's bakeries definitely getting a taste of that Hollywood dosh in this week. Scarlett posted some Jurassic merch on her Instagram, leading many to believe that she was already in the UK, preparing for the filming there. Alright, well that's enough of that. Let's get into the filming pictures and videos. So what is this movie about? I hear you cry. We don't know just yet, but what we do know is that
water finds a way.
And so far the filming has indicated that at least 2 boats are part of the narrative. We know from the official synopsis that
water finds a way.
And that they end up on the island. Speculation runs rampant among the community, desperate to know what island and why. Is it the elusive Isla Sorna, the one with the temple ruins, dinosaurs, labs, and the entire history of InGen? Or is it a completely brand new island, never before seen or heard of in the franchise or related lore? Yes, it very well could be. Fair warning, from this point forward, I will be discussing and showing the 2 vessels known to be a part of this movie, so if you want to avoid seeing these vehicles before their debut in the first trailer, then now's the time to leave. For the brave ones who have stayed on, let's do this. Thanks to Riker Lawson, we have a much clearer shot of firstly the sailboat. We can see this red and white boat inside one of the tanks at the Malta Film Studios. At a guess, I would argue that this boat transports Manuel and the 2 or 3 kids to the island. Whether they get there intentionally or not, being a sailboat, there's something telling me that they weren't meant to be this far off the coast from wherever it is they originated. But perhaps something, maybe a storm, rough seas, or a marine reptile maybe, takes them far off course and then ends up landing them on the island. We also get a nice clear shot of the boat now out of the water and a video showcasing some filming of the boat as it is now lying capsized in the water tank. You can make out the camera arm and the microphone down there. Thanks to Riker, we can see more of this filming and more of the capsized boat taking place, and now the second boat. So this isn't the first time we've seen this more militarized style boat. We can see these clearer shots now. The boat is out of the water, striped in various shades of grey and the red stripe on the back there. We can also now make out the logos in detail, but what do you think this is, or what do you think it means? With the land-based vehicle that we have also seen having the same red rear end stripe, I'm thinking whatever this new island is either an old Jurassic Park or an old Jurassic World, another island where they had established a park or where they were building one or where they had opened one, I guess. Either will require some solid writing to introduce yet another never before heard of island that contains dinosaurs, but I guess we will find out on July 2nd, 2025. That is the very latest on Jurassic World 4, but there is one thing I do want to share, and this is about the dinosaurs. I have now heard from 3 different sources, and I'm not saying that these sources are legit. I've just heard from 3 different sources that the dinosaurs in this movie are supposedly redesigned. They're more in line with the classic dinosaurs of the original movie, but much more stylized, much more angry and colorful. Take of that what you will. We know that the dinosaurs in various Jurassic Park 4 screenshots back in the day were described as angrier, more aggressive versions of their prior selves with more visually striking appearances. Maybe Spielberg's idea is finally seeing the light of day. What do you think is happening on this island? What is this island and why is this island? Share your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you for watching this video and we'll catch you in the next one.